依照相关条例，你被捕了。要和我一起守卫正义吗 ，Boss？ 啊 ，Boss， 我没有在摸鱼。虽然你是 Boss， 但也是不可以违反爱默和安全条例的。这个手铐。 别误会，不是我之前服役时偷偷带出来的，是我私下自己做的，当做护身符而已。
Hey guys, welcome to GirlsFrontline2. So before we go to Nikita's skill preview, let's go through additional patch information on Nikita's patch. Okay, so new items that were not in the Villain Island podcast was Fire Control Calibration Clip. So cost 50k Sardis gold per use. If used on a stat that does not have a maxed out min stat, it prioritizes maxing on the min stat before enhancing the calibration. So this is a very welcome addition again to our to calibration in the future, especially if this comes to global. So monthly increment contract clause change to increases the Sardis gold earned for the first 2 runs of standardizing sync daily by 100%. Currently, this does have a certain try limits, so this was updated. Neural expansion keys added to Sharkry Vepley. So for Sharkry, damage dealt by Y support is actually changed from your physical damage to burn damage, which is actually nice. For Vepley, this gives her a little bit more of damage, because she can ignore 15% of the target's defense. If the target has a movement-related debuff, ignore additional 15% defense. So, all in all, she can ignore a total of 30%. Inflict stun vulnerability for 2 turns to the enemy units hit by all-out performance. This helps her a lot. This actually raises her value and raises her use. As long as we do have the mod key, arrive in global as well, this is going to be looked after for those who are currently using Vepley and for those who want to use Vepley in the future. Weekly box added. Log in weekly to obtain random rewards with a chance to obtain targeted access permission. Wow. Collapse pieces and more. Hopefully they add here info cores as well. Targeted access permission is 1 guaranteed after opening 3 boxes. Whoa, this is nice. Collapse pieces is 300 guaranteed after opening 6 boxes. Progress is then reset. Okay, so this is a nice ad, especially for free to play, because this gives an additional target access permissions, and collapse pieces, which I highly like. Okay, so we're going to go through Nikita's skill here. Preview. So Niketta is a Sentinel Doll, which obviously she's expected to do a lot of damage. She can inflict guilt on enemies, and when using her ultimate against targets marked with guilt, she launches an additional attack. Additionally, when her summon Coolidge counterattacks, Niketta will also use her ultimate. This is nice. I'm not sure how this interaction is gonna be during actual play, but this is interesting. This could be a big deal for Hydro moving forward. So her skills: warning shot, basic attack, targeted, deals physical damage. Your basic attack. Unleash the Hound, active AoE, summon debuff. Selects an empty tile, summon Kulik. Deal AoE physical damage to all nearby units within 2 tiles and inflicting guilt. Targets under the effect of guilt increase hydro damage from both Niketta and Kolik. This is nice. Aside from summoning your summon, you get to inflict damage as well. If Kolik is already present, it will be relocated to the selected tile instead. Niketta gains Confectance Index. Okay. Condemnation, active, targeted debuff, deals hydro damage, inflicts guilt. Niketta gains Confectance Index and gains extra command. Righteous Verdict, ultimate, targeted, deals hydro damage. If a target is under the effects of guilt, launches an additional attack and removes guilt. Consumes all points of Confectance Index. Damage is increased based on the number of Confectance Index consumed. Nice. Immediate execution, passive buff. When Kolik is on the field, Niketta gains insight. When Niketta and Kolik use his skills, they both gain leads. If face weakness is exploited, they gain additional leads, increasing the out of turn damage outside of the holder's turn. After Kolik counterattacks, Niketta will activate her ultimate again, Righteous Verdict, against the target. So her kit revolves around multiple activations of her ultimate, which should be accessible. And I'm not sure how many is the Confectance Index required, of course, of the ultimate. That will have to play in the activation multiple times of the ultimate. Kolik's loyalty, passive, counterattack. Assume Kolik's passive. If an enemy target deals damage around the user counterattacks, dealing hydro damage, which is actually cute. She's protecting Niketta here. So keys, first one is Righteous Doll. After using a basic attack or targeted skill, gains Confectance Index, which is nice because I think that will be fueling her ultimate. Arbiter of Justice, if the target has guilt, deals additional stability damage, modifies the attack skill Condemnation into an AoE skill, dealing AoE hydro damage to targets within 2 tiles. Judgment Retribution, after using the active skill Unleash the Hound, generates Tideway tiles in the affected area. We don't know what Tideway yet is. If the target, Intimidating Gaze. If the target is in Stability Break after being attacked, inflict fear on it. Whoa. Piercing Presence. Niketta gains attack up 2 when gaining leads. And the last, this is the common key, Guardian of Faith. When the user possesses hydro buffs, critical rate increases. Nice. Okay, so that will be a big help to your Hydro team. So right now you have for Hydro you have Tuloli Springfield, you have Niketta, you have Sabrina. So that is your first 4, really. 2 DPS, 1 Bulwark, and 1 support, right? So for her weapon, it's called Silver Wing Dream Warden. That's not me. Sniper rifle, heavy ammo, a high performance sniper rifle signed to Niketta based on a VSK 94, enhanced for greater precision, and it has a skill Virtuous Blessing. At the end of the action, grants the user and their summon damp, increasing their hydro damage dealt. This you gotta get. This is really for her, because this gives her a buff and the summon a buff on their hydro damage dealt. Additionally, increase the damage dealt by ultimate. This you should get. No question about it. She will need this. Trait attacks partially ignore target stability. If the user has insight, further removes additional stability. This gun is going to be a must, I tell you. If we get her in global, she is actually she could be top tier, I tell you. She could be top tier. Let's check out the tier list in the next few days and see, or next few weeks, is see if she is going to be top tier or probably below your most top tier. But again, the preview looks good. I say 90% to 95%. These skills are good. It just has to be applied on paper. We don't know yet how many Confectance Index these skills require and how many, especially the ultimate, because the ultimate is going to be spammed a couple of times. So that is it, guys. Those are the skills that we need to, watch out for Niketta. And more or less, if you're a CN, more or less, I think most of you guys will be pulling for her, not only for her design, but also for her kit. Okay, guys, thank you very much for staying this far. What do you think of Nikita's skills? Comment down in the comment section. What do you think? Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.